Of course I'm fucking muted. So there it is. You see it? Here, I'll zoom in real fucking close. Here, just so you could see it. Just so you could fucking see it. You fucking brain dead loser virgin fucking retards who have nothing else better to do. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here. Go fuck a fleshlight, Ryan Hot. Here it is. You see it? You see it? You see it? Give a shit about doxing myself. I've been doxed a billion fucking times. So there it is. So now come suck my fucking dick. Jesus fucking Christ. I ain't doing a fucking one of the goals. I'll do these nighttime goals. I ain't doing anything. All the other shit's going back. I ain't doing a fucking thing. Got a lot of other shit going on in my life. I ain't doing anything else. Everything's going back. Jesus fucking Christ. 3 fucking crybabies won't shut the fuck up about it. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you fucking virgin losers. God damn. Go get a life. Go outside. Find meaning in your fucking life. It would have never been let go. I was like, you know what? These 3 people are going to make 60,000 fucking accounts because they're angry and can't get pussy. So I have to do it to shut them the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck all of you. Not all of you, but everyone who's in that camp, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to fucking pull a low. You mention it now. The money's the money's there. You could it's August 1st. It's August 1st. Still 2 hours left. Are you okay? You going to sleep at night? Did I save your fucking life? You fucking loser reject pieces of shit? God damn, you're losers. You are failures at life. Look, man, you could be pissed off at me, Amatz. I don't feel like fucking streaming anymore tonight. I don't feel like streaming. Yeah, Lost in Gaming. I don't give a fuck if he could get fucked. Where is he? Where is he? All right, Danny the Foot. See you later. Bye. Have a good one. What did I do to you? What did I do? Dude, I got a lot fucking going on in my life. I got a lot of shit that I'm not going into going on in my life. So fucking leave then. I don't care.
Masturbate.
Leave.
Jeremy_Rubenstein donated $5.
That's what they wanted.
Why
they wanted to ruin the good time.
Didn't even donate for any of the causes that were so butthurt over it. I've donated for multiple causes and you didn't see me get pissy.
Because that's how it is. And they're getting other people to get pissed off right now. It wouldn't have ended. There would have been 60 other fucking sock accounts that would have done it. It would have just been every fucking day. Even if I do the fucking Rocky Mountain Oysters and the bear costume that I have right here, it's whopping August 1st. And all it would have, you did it on August 2nd, so we're going to bitch about it incessantly every fucking goddamn fucking cocksucking day. So it had to be done. It had to be done. But it doesn't matter. They would have still done this anyway. It would have never went away. It would have never went away. So there's the donation. So what now? What is, because I complained about it? Is that what it's going to go to now? The money is in there. Suck my dick. Gave it to St. Jude's. Cry. Fucking Christ almighty. 3 fucking losers making 20 fucking accounts. Oh my God. No, I don't feel. It's not about the money. I don't feel good. But that's it. I'm not. It was either the money or it was that. I'm not doing any of the shit. There it is. I'll stay on till 1 today because that's a promise that I made. I ain't doing a fucking thing. Danny the Foot, what are you pissed off at? What are you pissed off at? Yeah, I had to, because they would have, even if tomorrow this all happened, it would have never been let go if it was 48 hours afterwards. So there you go. You got it. And people are pissed off and leaving. That's fine. I don't know what you're leaving for. But go ahead. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do the VTuber thing now. No, I'm not going to do it. There's other shit I'm going to work on now. Thank you, Jeffrey. Who the fuck is messaging me? So well, that's what they want. And what's amazing is that the people that were incessant about it, who would have made 67 accounts and donated and had voice chats, they had nothing to do with it. That's the best part. So and you know what? It's not even about that they were worried about the ethics of it. Thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Freedom Tower. No, that needed to be said. I regret nothing that I did. I just know I needed to come back on to explain myself. But that it would have... I'm never, ever, ever, ever promising anything again. When the fear thing is done, when it's done. When something else is done, it's done. Because you're going to have fucking rejects like that who are just not going to shut the fuck up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Evil Nutrition. And that's the thing. That's not feeding a troll. That's just something unavoidable. There would have been, and I'm sure they'll move on. Ryan Hott came from the fact that I called out Melanie Mack. Do you really think that he cares about ethics? Do you think he honestly gives a fuck? He just hates me because I don't want to see gay people harmed. And he's like, wait, what can I defame him with? And it worked. It worked. Got to give him credit. I couldn't get around it. Hey, Ryan, I did him. I did this 2 days after. Yeah, but you still missed the goal. Yeah. So there it is. Look, man.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
DBZ King 119 donated $5. I don't give a single pinch of raccoon shit about the donation goal stuff. Real life is a thing. These basement-dwelling neck-beard dipshits don't understand that. Shit will come when it comes. I am a patient man, and the wait will be worth it. Phil Noise.
Yeah.
Oh la 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 la.
Thank you very much, Banshee. I appreciate that. But that was the thing. Either I came through with the goals or I donated to charity. I donated to charity. So that's it.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
That's what I said.
Phil Suntickled Taint donated $5. Look, Rich, listen. Phil's May 1st stream was the first I ever watched. Since then, I've never looked forward to someone streaming so much. We're all here for you. We're not going anywhere. Fuck those guys with a cactus-covered watermelon.
If you want to cancel that Xbox, no, I don't want to cancel the Xbox stream. But the crazy shit, yeah, that was, I'll do the Xbox stream. The Cowballs I'll do. I think I said no before. I have him here. What the fuck? Why not? And it would have, that's why, and it's just amazing to me. I would have been a few days late with the shit, all right? There are people on here that do horrible things, but they either don't, because they don't really care, or they like the horrible things that they do. That's where a lot of the trolls come from, is because I've called out people that they're fans of, that are bad people. And like, yeah, when with the goals do I not, when I say I'm staying, there has been like 2 times where of like, hey guys, I'll have to make up the hours another day. Even if I stop the stream now, I'm like, no, I'm not going to stop the stream. But even if I stopped the stream now and didn't come back on, I would have made the hours up. What a joke, man. Handful of people. Disappointed to see some people that bailed too. Saying they're not. All right, that's fine. Yeah, karma's real. Sure. Okay. Love you, Dad. Jeffrey Tucker, thank you, dude. Tell him, Rich, thank you, Connor. Just saying, Rich, people got other stuff going on in their lives, not just you. Okay. Crumb, I hear you. I hear you. So that's why it's done. I gave the 1,500. I'm sure because of my reaction, I will still be seen as a villain.
Bloody GB donated $5. If a few losers with nothing better to do are upset, it's their problem. You're human and shit happens. We understand that. Your real fans have your back. Don't worry.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't care. Let War of the Worlds start. Appreciate the streams regardless, but you've been helping me through some of my own stuff for what it's worth. I'm happy to see you stream. Thank you very much, Banshee, and thank you for sticking around. Yeah, and Lyoko, I think I answered you before. They don't really give a fuck. Dude, they could give a fuck if I fucking pistol whip someone tomorrow. It's just because they want to stir up shit. I'm not stupid. Do you think they really care? I don't, dude. So thank you, Amy. I do appreciate that. Freedom Tower Studios. I do appreciate that. Man, some people are fair weather.
Troll McTrollington donated $5.07. Take my money cause reasons grats on your dono.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I'll actually read them too. Man, I become human for a second and people lose their shit, huh? To some people, a handful. I'm not going to say people. That's extreme. Man. Anger comes. I'm not sure what you mean, Alex Roberts. Thank you again, Amy. And thank you, Freedom Tower Studios. I hope I'm not seeming dismissive of anybody here. Let's all relax and have a good time. Ain't worth the drama from these peps. It is what it is. It's. Oh, wait, how did I actually donate that? Oops. It's donated. That's not the point. Whatever. I have no idea. But they got my money. Yeah, dude, that just it wasn't going to stop. It was never going to end. It is what it is. And yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, man. Yeah, this internet shit is a fucking hoot, huh? But there you go. I don't know. Yeah, guys, I'll make up these few hours tomorrow. I'm not in the mood. I'm just going to be wasting your time. Keemstar making a video on this. I ain't relevant enough. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you, Quantum TV. I know I'm not a villain. I'm not thinking I am a villain. It's just I learned a lesson from this too. I am never, ever giving a date on anything ever again. The only promises I will make is like, hey, guys, well, I guess I should do it now then. If I say I'm staying up to a certain time, I'm staying up if we hit a goal.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
The Jostler donated $5. The thing is, even though you donated, people are still gonna be dicks. We love you, Rich.
Yeah, it's not gonna change anything. I know that. The goalposts will move to, oh, you saw how he reacted. And even like say, which, hey, it was August 1st. They can't say I didn't do it in a timely manner. It'll just go on to something else. Sour balls. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Nah, man, fuck it. I could hold shit down. It's 10:24. It's not like it's fucking 8 o'clock. If it was like 8 o'clock still, I said 1 a.m., I would be like, yeah, I'll make this up tomorrow. I'll just be honest with you.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
Jarrett Hughes donated $5. Listen on a lighter note. Dr. Sexy Coco and Gabensbeard 2024 is the only way we serving through this.
I'm going to figure out some things too. I said I wouldn't do some things, but I'm cooling off a little bit. And there's a lot of people here who, because of 2 or 3 assholes, would have been slighted. So the stuff will get done. The VTuber stuff, we'll give it a shot. When? Eventually. Soonish. But you guys don't deserve to be fucked out of stuff that I was going to do. Why should you get punished? What did you do? You didn't do anything. You know? I said eventually. Soonish. No date. So, yeah, you know what, man? And at the end of the day, too, I gave to a good cause. That's where I would, like, if I was going to do it, I was going to do, like, St. Jude. So, fuck them. Oh, man. Well, dude, you're a public figure. Doesn't matter if you're fucking getting 50,000 concurrent watchers or whatever the fuck I get. Depends on the day. What am I checking messages for, Google Fish? What am I checking them for? I am taking a look right now.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $5. As the guy who donated the most for the VTuber thing, I appreciate that. I've never been in a rush. I trust you. It'll happen when it happens.
Yeah, and that's what I'm like. What am I? That's why I when I cooled off, like, what am I punishing people like you for? What did you do? You aren't the asshole here. That would have been like a Phil move if I did that. It'll happen when it happens. I'm not going to give a date, but. Oh, they're having a fucking field day on Discord right now. But, like I said, it would have never ended anyway. It would have absolutely never ended no matter what. There would have been 8,000 sock accounts made. It would have taken over the streams. So you know what? There you go. I donated to a good charity. They could shut the fuck up. And people are still going to get what they donated for. So they could really shut the fuck up. Where will you move the goalpost then? Move it up your fucking ass at that point. Or down your fucking throat and choke on it. Metaphorically. This is a family-friendly show. So...
I mean, we are in a matriarchy, and this is why they accuse me of being an internalized misogynist, because I'm able to think through and acknowledge the flaws of what happens.
Nah, I don't need any fill right now.
In society when women get power, and if you want to know what happens.
So let me explain to you what was going on. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I said a while back, before things happened, when I was on Twitch, when Wes was still around, before I banned him for being a racist little prick, that I would do different things. And I said by a certain date, which was stupid. And then things happened. And then I said, if I don't get it done by July, I'll donate $1,500 to charity. I'm like, all right, they'll let me slide by a few days. The VTuber thing is more complicated than I thought. So, said people, of course, who aren't fans were like, God, if he doesn't do it, we could badger him incessantly about it. Yeah, by August. And I said, if not by August 1st. So here we go. But will they really shut the fuck up? I'll let you guess. However, no, they'll say that I bitched And it wasn't that I bitched about the charity. I was like, shut the fuck up. There's so many people, and it's not, I hate this because it sounds like I'm making a whataboutism. Because look, you have to be beholden to your own shit. I get that and I agree. But that something that minor is what you're focusing on? Oh my God, he did his stream goals a week after he said he was going to have them done by. Oh my God, call the feds, call the CIA. Get everyone involved. So there it is. Look, man, if I've permanently lost some people over it, what am I going to do?
Happens, look around you. Women fall for emotional arguments the entire time. They show us a commercial, show us, it's so sad. And before they get to the rational aspects of it, they're already invested emotionally.
Yeah, but they're going to be like, you know what? He should have been happy and had a hard on and stroking his penis, even though make sure you don't say it while he, oh yes, here. Okay. Time to donate. They didn't like my tone.
And I think that virtually every societal ill that we are facing today is because of women.
Virtually every societal ill that we're facing today is because of women.
Yeah, Candace, please explain that one to me.
Candace Owens took advantage of her sit-down.
Don't mention any names about someone that left. That's their choice. Leave them be. You know? Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations. I do have a very intelligent brain.
Very intelligent brain.
An interview with alleged human sex trafficker and misogynist Andrew Tate to blame all of society's problems on women. Wealth and income inequality, women's fault. Corporate greed, women's fault. Even though they make up a fraction of corporate executives, of course. Our broken healthcare system, women, of course.
A lot of my trolls, I know this for a fact, this isn't even speculation, come from people who buy into this shit. So the irony of them worrying about my moral compass is incredible. Let's continue.
Pentagon's inability to pass a single audit. It's the ladies. Just kidding. Those are all very real problems that Candace can't blame on women. So let's hear the only example she can think of.
I think that virtually every societal ill that we are facing today is because of women. And I think the greatest...
What? Like, that's so easy to debunk in seconds. It is amazing that people could literally, like...
Recent example of that is the Bud Light...
Thank you, Susha. I appreciate that, man.
Controversy because, I mean, trans people were just playing dress up as women, invaded every women's space, and women said, oh, but I feel bad because it's how he identifies at the inside, without thinking through the fact that you're quite literally disappearing yourselves, right? Absolutely. You're quite literally saying, I will cease existing before I let this grown man who's wearing a wig have a bad feeling. That's insane. That is a patently insane emotional conclusion to come through. Yeah. Then Dylan Mulvaney sipped one beer, and Kid Rock was out there with an AK-47.
Who factually, Kid Rock still sells Bud Light at a bar that he owns. That's how much he's against it. Wait, is Low Tier God another, like, quantum where he's racist against his own race? It's amazing. Oh, yeah, Anna's hot. 100%. Just saw this quote, and that's so, your friends will believe in your potential, your enemies will make you live up to it. Well, they sure as fuck did.
And Bud Light collapsed because men said absolutely not. And I give that example because women need to realize how backwards it is that it took men to stand up to say something was wrong when it was so obviously patently wrong. Yeah. Nobody cared.
These people have been going on about Dylan Mulvaney for a fucking... Who cares? First off, Bud Light beer sucks anyway. Like, my thing is, even if you are transphobic or whatever, I'm not condoning it. But what I'm saying is, if you're fucking transphobic, just, or you don't agree with it, like, oh my God, they have a, whatever they had in Target, like that setup they had for Pride Month. Buckle up. I'm in a mood today, so this is a perfect thing. Just fucking walk by it. Walk by it and don't support it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to punch anything down. You don't have to break shit. You don't have to fucking make 6,000 YouTube videos about it. You could... Well, that's your grift. I know. But it's like... The world is literally boiling. Like, that's not even a hyperbole. And this is what you're worried about, fucking Dylan Mulvaney and Budweiser. What the fuck is wrong with you? Awful fucking human being. Awful. And you know it too. You know that you are doing this as a distraction. Ugh. And again, look, man, like I said, unfortunately, because I grew up with them, I have friends that are homophobic. I've talked about this before. But then, you know what? They just live your life. Walk by the shit. Yeah, I'm on the bowl ripping. Oh, you missed a lot. Tonight was... I'm not going to take down these streams. They happened. There's nothing damning that I did. Yeah, I got pissed. I lost my shit. You know. Yeah, you know what? No. I want to say I could have handled it better, but that actually was... With how my day was, that was handling it incredibly. I'll just leave it at that. I handled that like... And I know you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Rich? You lost your shit. I assure you, if you do the full context, and I'll leave it at that, I handled that like I was a divine being. Yeah, dude, I don't... You know, dude, you know what it really is? There are some people that will just... If you go to them... I love making money. I do. I'm not trying to hate on anybody for wanting to get that bag or get as low tier peanut butter complexion crispiness said to get those bands. Get them. But, dude, it's how you do it. God damn, man. Thank you for the support tonight, guys. I know it's been a shit show. I'm human. I have my moments. Like everybody else. I take pride in generally that I avoid disaster streams. But probably shouldn't have streamed tonight and just stream tomorrow. But that's a different story, and I made a decision. And here I am. Rich, you notice that most of these but here is the reality of it that I'll say too. Yeah, I made promises and I should keep them. They're right. On the flip side, I will also say, would it have been a big fucking deal if stuff happened in the next 2 to 5 days? No. Would I have never heard the end of it, even if everything was fulfilled in those 2 to 5 days? Hell no. So you know what? There you go. I will sip my seltzer. We will move on with our day. And she has... God. She just makes me want to fucking shower and bleach.
For years, until men stood up to it.
Imagine being so privileged and so financially comfortable.
Thank you, David, for the
that the only thing you ever think about...
Yeah, I'm okay enough to continue. I'm doing okay.
...is a months-long story involving a TikToker, a transgender...
No. Someone said, do you need a vacation? Oh, I need a vacation. Not from this, though. Not from this. This is kind of like a vacation, minus what just fucking happened. I need a vacation from those people. But the job in and of itself, this is kind of a vacation. I need a vacation from outside of what's happening here. Oh, well, dude, I'm sure people in the future... I've been very good at brushing a bunch of shit off. But sometimes it's just like, that would have never ended. That would have never ended. There would have been someone making 75 different sock accounts daily to just keep that going. And hey, it worked. Well done. If you want, you could chew gum or drink some water. And then Mr. Finch, thank you. David, thank you.
TikToker being given a special Bud Light can. Is there anything else these people think about? Seriously. All right, I have more to say on that in just a moment. But first, I want to go to Andrew Tate, because he did want to make it clear that men aren't always better than women. In fact, he believes that women are better at staying home and taking care of kids.
There's certain things that women can do so much better than men. I said this the other day. I was saying to my brother.
Bro, I got no chin either. He is sculpting that beard to make sure it looks like he has a chin as much as possible.
My brother had his daughter here and my niece was here. And I said, isn't it amazing? I found this amazing. I said, isn't it amazing the patience a mother has with a toddler? I'm like, she's been listening to Peppa Pig for 4 hours. I would lose my mind. I couldn't do it. I simply couldn't do it. So women have this.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
Solid Crusader 89 donated $5. Sherni yi anken tumhari kya gazab hain piari mcmali yi rup tumara ashiki ban jai hamari pata dali dali sab karain sawal. Translation. These trollers can just go and suck their own cucumber. You stay classy rich. 6 sound please.
6 sounds, sure.
Boing, and now I'm going to masturbate.
Oh, fuck, I forgot I had that on there.
Philip Burnell is a man.
Yeah! Oh, la, 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 la. Yes!
Those are a lot of sounds.
Fantastic when it's properly used, when it's put in the place it's supposed to be. I would never.
I appreciate 98% of you being understanding, too.
Drop my child off to a daycare full of men. Would you drop your 3-year-old child to a daycare run exclusively by males? No. It'd be weird. It's just something about it is weird. I wouldn't trust the men not to lose their temper with the kid. I wouldn't understand why all these men want to be around these children all day. It would be a very weird scenario. So we all understand innately our gender roles, innately on some level. So women have a fantastic superpower when it's properly used. But like everything on earth, if you have a superpower or any kind of power at all and it's put in the wrong direction, it can be destructive. Water, if it's going through a dam, can power a city. If it's not going through a dam, it's a flood.
Look,
Or it's a river, or a lake, or an ocean. What does that even mean?
I get that this is anecdotal, but as a woman, I can just clearly state that I have no patience for the toddler we just heard from. And look, it's not surprising that Candace Owens is going along with the
DSP May 1st relief fund. He had relief that day, don't worry.
garbage that Andrew Tate has been spewing. She has always stood by him throughout the entire.
Yeah, I thought I was going offline too, but that would have just fed more in. And I'm like, you know what? No, I said I was staying on till 1, so here I am on till 1. You know, that's not right.
Ban of.
What is this? What the fuck did you send me? Google fish. If you actually get that, I'll shit myself. Was that from what? He just sent me a picture. This I can't show it because then I dox Google fish, but I think his brother has kids. I know he was saying he's his nephew or something.
Of his arrest, she cited her very realistic opinion of what women are capable.
Wait, what did I didn't promise anything.
Of when she first rejected the allegations against Tate, saying, quote, "What I believe is women that
Oh, wait, did I promise to shit myself? I can make that happen. Have a good night, Jeffrey.
trade sex for positions in Hollywood, for positions at work, and then when they regret that sex that they traded, they call a man a rapist."
What I believe... Oh, dear God, stop it. I'm like skimming it, but I'm going to read the whole thing. What I believe is women that trade sex for positions in Hollywood, for positions at work, and then when they regret that sex they traded, they call a man a rapist. I believe that Andrew Tate is exactly what he tells us that he is in his videos when he talks about women, and he says that he thinks that women should be subservient to men. Oh, that's...
I believe that Andrew Tate is exactly what he tells us that he is in his videos when he talks about women, and he says that he thinks that women should be subservient to men. Yeah, okay. Look, just going back to what Candace Owens said in an earlier video that we showed you in this segment, she's touting Kid Rock and what a real man he is because he shot cans of Bud Light after the whole
Yeah. Takes a brave man to sit there and shoot an inanimate object. What a hero.
Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney brouhaha. Kid Rock is still serving Bud Light at his bar. So like, even that stupid culture war issue that she's pointing to throw women under the bus doesn't even make sense. And this is the kind of commentary that you should expect among the financially privileged. Because when you're making millions of dollars and spreading nonsense propaganda,
yeah, Bud Light, and it just, and my thing is, it has nothing to do with Dylan Mulvaney. Let her be the spokesperson. It does not bother me in the slightest. I just think Bud sucks.
culture wars reign supreme. And
I don't see it anymore. I like Red Stripe, Guinness.
All the injustices and economic.
Like what I'm saying, like if Dylan Mulvaney was the spokesperson for Guinness tomorrow, if I wanted a Guinness, I would still drink a Guinness.
Economic flaws in our.
I wouldn't cry and shoot a bunch of cans of Guinness and then still sell it at my bar like a fucking hypocrite weirdo.
System don't matter. They don't touch her. They don't affect her. So she has no idea about what the majority of Americans are dealing with. She has the time to sit around and think about freaking Dylan Mulvaney for months. And
didn't some American company buy Red Stripe? I don't see it anymore. Pisses me off. It's good beer.
That story to the flaws in women. Again, it makes no sense. We have very real problems in this country, okay? Again.
Yeah, I like IPAs now, Google Fish. I used to not, but now I like them.
And we have a serious housing shortage, a serious housing crisis. We have a broken healthcare system. We're not even able to allow Medicare to negotiate drug prices on our behalf. And Medicare is getting price gouged by pharmaceutical companies as a result. Whose fault is that, Candace Owens? Is it?
Yeah, is it women? I don't think so. It's a bunch of greedy dudes.
Women? Is it Dylan Mulvaney? Is it Bud Light? I'm so tired of the endless culture war.
What's up, pretty idiot? What'd you say, Sweetwater?
Distractions from these culture wars. This is all they care about. This is all they do. And we should just honestly mock them for it. It's so pathetic, so laughable. And I mean, she is a perfect example of what right-wing media loves, okay? You want to hate on women? You want someone who's willing to trash feminism? Get a woman to do it.
Yeah, you know, I think that, dude, they just straight up say homophobic shit now, like the Hodge twins. You know what, they never were, I'm not saying, I don't know their politics, but they never even went into politics, dude. They were just funny motherfuckers who did funny food reviews and talked about life shit. All of a sudden, it was like, overnight, America, like, when was the check cleared? When? That doesn't happen just like that. Anyway, catching up on the events that happened tonight. Don't let them get you, Dad. Stay straight. Yeah, I'll be all right, dude. I'll be all right.
You want someone to trash black people? Get a black person to do it. This is Candace Owens' whole brand. And look, it's been very lucrative for her. So congratulations, Candace. But to blame women for the real problems that Americans are facing today is pretty pathetic and lacks any understanding about what's really going on in the country. It's pretty stupid.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. We really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more.
All right. I want to see. All right, Google Fish, you're getting your. Listen, smack my ass like a fucking bongo rhythmically at 122 beats per minute.
Yeah, sure. That next time you get very mad, you have to tear your shirt off, throw it on the ground, like flex like you're some really angry, roided out man, and then like flex your nipples and then play that weird fucking Demon Souls song while you do it. You know the one from the original Demon Souls one. You know.
Oh, the music from the original Demon Souls was so bad.
Get that on your soundboard. You should actually get that on your soundboard, and whenever like Quantum TV decides to be really melodramatic and shove a cucumber up his ass, you should play that while he's being melodramatic in the video, and it'll be sexy, and I'll go fap to it.
Listen, smack your own ass to it. Send me the link, and yes, I'll absolutely put it on the soundboard. I'll have it on tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. But you have to watch Quantum TV to make its first debut. So
listen, I will put clamps on both of my fucking nipples, and they will be electrodes. That every time Quantum says I'm thoroughly tickled, I will electrocute my own nipples.
By the way,
stop it! That would be a fun stream. I'm so tempted, Vosh, but it's so long, and I don't like. I mean, we have a couple more hours, but that'll take like 5. Oh, that is a sexy thumbnail. That'll take like 5 hours to do. Wait, what happened here? "21 minutes? Oh, Melanie. I'm going to have plenty to say about her, but 21 minutes of talking about her? Anyway. I'll chat for a bit and maybe I'll play a game. I think I'll do that. Mr. Pregnant? Oh my God. Mr. Pregnant? Dude, that's like 2006 YouTube. Wait, who has the Cyrax clip ReviewTechUSA? Yes, that! Holy shit! WoW streamer literally shits himself. Yes, RTUClips is 100% still happening. That's without question. We have clips unlisted on there already. Chat is... Where is the Cyrax video mentioning me? I'm trying to see if anyone... Yeah, chat seems to be working for everybody. Did someone just send it to me, I think? How the fuck Google Fish? Oh, that's the music. I sent the link. You sent the link to the music. I'm looking for the link to Cyrax where he's talking about me. I have to see that. If it doesn't happen in like 2 minutes, we'll move on to something else. It's probably on YouTube's side. trying to see if anyone, if no one has it, no one has it. It's no big deal. You know, I'm sure it'll eventually fall into my lap. Or fall into... Did you send it, maybe? Oh, dude, Kevin Spacey's Zeb is going to be caught doing something again. Yes, Guy, I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, and Kyle, yeah, she ate that geoduck wrong. Gooey duck? Or no, gooey duck, I think it's called. Not geoduck, it's gooey duck. You're supposed to peel the outside, and you're supposed to, like, eat it like sashimi. You need spammed intro, Guy Farts. Yeah, dude, geoducks are disgusting. But I hear if you make like sushi from them, they're good. But the thing is, have you ever seen a geoduck or gooey duck? I say it wrong. Prepared. It's like there's this super thick skin on the outside, and you have to pull the skin off. It does look like a big penis. It looks like a penis snail hybrid, and it's like the skin that you got to pull off. And then what they do is they cut it and you like put it on rice and you put soy sauce. I hear it's good, but the way this girl was eating it, it was like she just bit into it like it was an apple, and it was like it looked like a penis because it started squirting too. Let me see yeah, let's see, because the Cyrex thing, I guess no one has a clip yet. I'm sure it'll eventually. Geoduck. And I'll change the screen. I know I got to change the screen. Ah. Eating. Chinese girl eats Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me change the screen. Oh, no. No.
So this thing is
Yo, this is what Kyle...
Clam. It is single-handedly...
Dude, I'm telling you, it looks like a penis.
Or
Look.
double-handedly the most...
Oh, got it. It came in her face.
...phallic food on this fucking planet. Like, name another food that squirts on you while you eat it. So this thing...
Yeah, you're not supposed to... That is so disgusting. That's not how you're supposed to eat it. Watch how to eat Geo. How the fuck did we get here? It's because of Kyle, that's why. How to cook a Geo. Here, this is short.
Good afternoon. My name is Wang Dang, the executive chef of Diva at the Met, Vancouver, BC, and
his name is Wang Dang. That is a name.
Today we're going to show you how to clean a gooey duck clam. First step one for a gooey duck clam is we need a pot of boiling water.
Yes. Fuck! You're welcome.
The water doesn't have to stay boiling.
What the fuck are we watching right now? But whatever, we're watching it.
We just have to first take the clam. We want to just kill it and remove the membranes off of it. So I'm just going to dunk the clam into the water. Doesn't even have to be seasoned. Just dunk it in for about 20 seconds, just like a blanching, almost like blanching a tomato. Now that the clam is split, just go fishing in there using a pair of tongs.
I want to get it on. There's a few farts that the intro guy sent me that I just keep forgetting to put on the soundboard, Mike the Game King. He has a really powerful one he just sent me recently.
We have the
now Dark Baptism wants a big black cock.
Clam out. The shell pops off. Just if it's stuck to the shell by any of the little membranes, we take it off and just cut it right off of its shell.
My point being with this short video is this is so...
The shell, I usually, for in the restaurant with the shells, I like to
and now I'm going to masturbate.
Boil the shells a little bit.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $5. There is an episode of Dirty Jobs where Mike Rowe handled geoducks. It's in season 1. You can watch on Discovery Plus. Let me tell you, I have never been so erect in my entire life than when I was watching those erect geoducks come all over Mike Rowe's shoulders.
Dude.
A little bit longer and use it as a serving
Don't you have to dig them like out of? They're tough to find them too, I believe.
plate. This shell, you can just snap it in two. Ooh, it's a fighter today. So just snap it in two, and this makes a great serving dish, especially if you're going to serve a gooey duck sashimi. You put this little shell on some ice and put your sashimi in there, and all your friends will think you're amazing.
Why would my friends think I'm amazing?
So next, we've got the clam, we've got the end shaft bit, and then we have what was inside of the clam shell here. All you do is first, we have to cut it down, and we'll work
it
with
does look like a penis.
the head part. Here, there's this membrane that just peels back out. It's essentially very thick skin.
Oh, August the duck I wanted to watch with the insane woman. We're going to watch that next.
Protecting it.
Yeah, it looks like he's ripping apart a penis. It absolutely, that looks like a testicle.
Secondly, we just cut down here. So we've got sort of part of the fleshy bit that was on the outside here. Cutting this back like this. Now it looks more like a tongue. Once again, everything about these things are phallic. So you've got this tongue bit. This meat is very tender. This meat's great for little salads, sautés, or whatnot.
At least he said it looks like a dick. He just said it right there.
It's very good. This has got the digestive tract and all the organs of the animal.
Bro, that thing's like a fucking elephant dick.
If you're like in Asian culture, there's a lot of Asians that really like to eat this part. I don't. Next, the prime part of the gooey duck, which is the big part of the muscle. This actually has the most flavor. This is sort of the prized part of what people want to eat in a gooey duck. Really easy to clean. You can see the flesh, how it looks very raw, very firm. So then we have, once again, this thick skin or membrane. It really protects it under the sand and all the strong currents. And it just peels back like a sock.
And that woman just bit through that. That was my point. I'm not just stoned out of my mind watching this. That's
and
like,
now I'm gonna
you're not supposed to do that.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $5.
She pulled a face.
The CDC has actually ReviewTechUSA the medical benefitalizations of insertilizing a gooey duck into the analyzation. We actually discovered that if a man uses a gooey duck to stimulate their prostate, he will have an explosion of satisfaction. Try it.
Oh, you know that this has been up people's asses and in vaginas. Here's a joke. Why does Santa have such a huge sack? Because he only comes once a... Ha ha! That's actually pretty good. But my point being, and why we're watching this stupid ass fucking video, is that she just bit through that thing like she was performing a fatality in Mortal Kombat. You're supposed to, like, there's a lot of preparation with these things. You stumbled on that by accident. It's amazing. Yeah, you look like Cindy Glove a penis. Yes.
For the gooey duck here, this part here is the part we want to use, and it's very easy to just handle. Once you get that, take what you need, the knife. You've got just this little bit here. Split it down the middle. It just opens it right up. You can cut right through if it's easier to handle. And then all you do with the gooey duck is you want to slice it really thin. Nice thin shavings of gooey duck. If you want to go sashimi style with it, from this point forward.
Yeah, see what I said? Looks like a freaking... Yeah, it does. It looks like a dick. Even when, like, the stomach part looks like a testicle. But as I'm saying, though, I actually hear it's good. It doesn't really have a fishy flavor, and like they make like sushi out of it.
You're great for sashimi.
Astro, I missed your super chat. I'm sorry. I don't see it. There it is. No lie, the name geoduck is derived from loose seed name. What does that mean? Rich, love me until I DSP all over you. That, no thank you.
If you want to saute it, you can saute it ever so lightly. I've done things like tempuraing it, and it's just like dealing with squid when you tempura it or fry it. But other than that, the meat is very, very sweet. You don't want to do too much, and do a very nice simple cook method with it.
Oh, stop. That's wrong.
And that's how you
Free scope. Okay, we're done with that. Now, point being, and I actually hear it's very good, but the way that woman ate it, no, you don't bite it, man. Don't ever, God, she ever gave someone a blowjob, I'd be nervous.
We have. Yesterday, I pretended to be homeless for 3 hours, and I realized that if you're homeless, you're there by choice.
Yeah. They're there by choice.
It's just like...
Or they're mentally ill and have no grasp on reality and can't help themselves, or are on hard times, or, yeah.
Like any other experience.
Who wants to be fucking homeless? Who?
Experience that we have in life. It's no worse or better than having a home.
Guys, we are living in what I feel like is a dangerously connected world. Now, what I mean by this is that not too long ago, the sources of the crazy ideas you would hear were pretty much limited to like that one crazy aunt or uncle that nobody really associates with during Thanksgiving. However, now that the ability to talk to pretty much any other human on the planet is pretty easily accessible, ideas spread a little bit differently. Now, I've talked about this before, how like before widespread social media, when people had crazy ideas
and now I'm gonna masturbate.
Solid Crusader 89 donated $5. Candace Owen looks like somebody ordered Gabrielle Union from Wish. Listen, Rich.
Yes.
Look, listen, smack my ass cheek with swatter while you eat that duck balls. It
Listen,
enlarges and
Sheeran.
produces more healthy semen. CDC suggested lower blood pressure. Spam sounds, thanks.
Here, I'll just do this.
shared them with their friends, family, or peers, they would just get shot down, they'd get dismissed, their friends would talk some sense into them, and they would realize what they're saying is kind of crazy. And a lot of the times, that will be the end of it. But today, when you can spread your ideas with basically anybody on the planet, if you try hard enough, there's always going to be somebody, some community, some echo chamber out there.
Pop Rocks will change your night. There's actually a blowjob commercial with Pop Rocks. Can I
to make
watch
you
it?
feel like what you're saying isn't so insane, which we've seen many times at this point and we will continue to see today, leads people to go onto TikTok spreading the most insane messages and ideologies as fact. And today we are looking at somebody guilty of doing just that, Mandy on Earth. Now I saw one of these TikToks by this woman a few days ago, and when I saw it I was like, surely this is satire, right? But after going through many of her TikToks, unfortunately, I don't think it is. Now the best way I can describe this woman's content is like if Andrew Tate met Alex Serves tea, which if you have the pleasure of knowing.
Yeah, Leafy is like a one-dimensional fucking tool too. He's like, all he does is put up like homophobic and transphobic shit to like rile people up. Wow. You're incredible, dude. Very talented man.
Knowing those two individuals, then you know we're in for a wild time. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, well then I would like to apologize in advance for ruining your day. Don't say I didn't warn you now. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Yesterday, I pretended to be homeless for 3 hours, and I realized that if you're homeless...
Have a good night, Kaylee.
So you're there by choice.
So, this is the TikTok that introduced me to Miss Mandy, and, well, I'm pretty sure I could end the video right here, and my point would be made. You heard it here first, folks. No matter what your circumstances are, no matter what your story is, if you are homeless for any reason, well, it's your choice. You chose to be there. Why? Well, because Mandy said so. I mean, this genuinely might be the most entitled and tone-deaf take I have ever heard. This is one of the most insane blanket statements I have ever heard been made. I mean, I'm sure people who lost their job and lost everything, people with severe mental illnesses,
And now I'm
people
gonna
suffering.
masturbate.
Help my anus stop exploding donated $5. Rich, I'm calling you out. You keep privileging certain members of the community. We know who they are and we're tired. I'm gonna say it. You keep favoring those with plunger nipples. I'm sorry we all weren't born with them, but plunger benefits needs to saint.
Yeah, she got a real weird, like, shaped face, man. And, listen, Elon Musk has plunger nipples as well.
From addiction,
and I don't have a preference towards him.
Veterans with severe PTSD, I'm sure they're all just choosing to be homeless for fun, right? But no, Mandy, you know all because you went out and, quote, pretended to be homeless for 3 hours, whatever that means. I don't know how you pretend to be homeless. I think that's just called being a pedestrian. Since you pretended to be homeless, you know everything, right? We're not even 10
Yeah, go be homeless when it's pouring outside.
seconds in yet, and this is one of the most insufferable things I've ever seen.
Go be homeless in a snowstorm. If we ever have one again. Dude, we had like barely any snow in New York, but again, climate change is not a...
Like, you are there by choice, 100% having that experience. Just the way that I chose to go experience that by choice.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
It's just...
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $5. Did you see Leafy posted a picture of an ass on X and lost his damn mind when people kept making gay jokes? He's a sensitive man. Also, Rich, when you stroke off and you don't have a lady to bust on, where do you release the seed? And can I buy some?
I just put it in a sock and put the sock under my bed.
Just the only difference is the stories that you're telling yourself. So if you want to experience homelessness, you want to experience what it would be like to lose everything, you can go have that experience. Or you're welcome to create a bunch of bullshit stories in your life that force you, quote unquote, force you into that experience. But even when you go by force, it's still by choice.
Alex, I'll take videos that say my daddy is a very, very rich man for 500, please. I mean, my God, what a miserable, stuck-up, entitled individual. I try not to be rude in these videos, but God, you need a reality check. To think that you can dismiss every single human's story and experience because you think you know everything. To say that the only reason people are homeless are because of the stories they feed themselves as excuses. I mean, genuinely, who do you think you are?
Because you wanted to have that experience. You just created a bunch of excuses for why you gave yourself permission to have it. It's just like any other...
Yeah, but those people that quote-unquote want to be homeless, Kashura, I guarantee you, it's not even speculation that they have mental illness. It's... You know, it's just not... How would you want to live in hell?
Experience that we have in life. It's no worse or better than having a home. It's no, you know, different than anything else, but the experience does show you how much you take for granted.
Guys, I think I've finally found the thing that's going to unite this country. We all need to band together and write a petition to take free speech away from this woman. Mandy, was it also your choice to do the crack that you are clearly smoking? Did I just hear a human say that having a home is no better than being homeless? I mean, are you serious? This is why I thought this has to be rage bait, but all of her videos are like this. She even has a YouTube channel. She has hundreds of TikToks just like this. And I mean, they aren't performing very well, so I don't think she's doing it for the views. I think these are genuinely her viewpoints. This is insanity.
Being broke is 100% a choice. No
Oh, yeah. Sure it
matter
is.
who you are, no matter what your story is, it's a choice. And you can choose to stop being broke today. You believe that you have to work for money, or you have to have a job or a business, or you have to provide value or something like that to make money. None of this is true. How do you know? How do you know that it's true? Because someone told you? Because that's the way that someone else did it? All you have to do is appreciate yourself enough to actually enjoy your life.
Is this supposed to be a gotcha? I mean, I don't think I've ever heard a less sound argument in my life. Go back and really listen to what she said, because she's saying two different things and is trying to use the second thing she said as an argument for the first. Clearly, when she's talking about wealthiness towards the end, she's talking about like personal self-values, experiences, you know, like being homeless. Things like family, friends, things that bring value to your life and wealth that are not based off money. But that's not what she's talking about. Sure, if she made a video saying that your life has value even if you're not rich and then brought up this point, that would be fine, but that's not what she said. She said that you being broke is a choice and you might think that you have to have a big fancy job or a business or do something that provides value to make money, which is absolutely true. These are two different kinds of wealth you're talking about. There's wealth in the literal sense, like if you have money or not, and then there's wealth in like having experiences and friends and family. You can't confuse the two and say that having the second one is having the first one. Having friends and family is not going to make you rich.
Appreciate yourself enough to just know that everything is going to work out no matter what, and that you can just relax and do whatever you feel like doing.
How does that make you money?
Because you're always going to be provided for.
Yeah, her dad. She probably has like a dad making 7 or 8 figures or something like that. This is not a person who has had life experience. That's for shit sure.
No, you must have been told that you need to earn it. You need to work for it. If you're ready to stop believing in all that BS and break free from the Matrix, check out the link in my bio.
Guys, I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to think of a funny way to respond to this, but I think my brain has actually been like partially shut down from what I just heard. That was the dumbest 22 seconds of a human being talking I have ever heard in my entire life. And I think that will be the dumbest 22 seconds of a human being I've ever heard talking in my entire life until the day I die. Mandy on Earth, might want to change that to Mandy in the land of make-believe. Everything's gonna be provided for you. Everything's gonna be okay. Mandy, how rich is your father? What level of delusion does a human being have to reach?
Yeah, seriously. Tim.
To go on TikTok and confidently say that you don't need to work, you don't need to earn money, you don't need to do anything.
Will Lyons, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man.
Everything's just going to be provided for you no matter what you do. I mean, this is like a stereotypical cartoon rich girl who doesn't understand that not everybody else gets everything they want. This is real delusion. I feel like I've made some sort of scientific discovery. I've discovered a new subcategory of mental gymnastics.
What's up, MD?
Just occurred to me, intrusive thoughts are literally just your intuition.
Yeah, well, it just occurred to me that you should not legally be allowed to speak on the internet before you are reviewed by a board of your peers. It's also just occurred.
I've only heard of one person who begged for money while he had a job and used it for beer. Oh, well, there's people. Now, this is the outlier where they're panhandling. They are not. They're doing it as a hustle. That's different, but that's like 1% at most, if not a fraction of a percent. That's the exception. Most of the, like, people aren't on the street because they fucking want to be.
Occurred to me, Mandy, that I should be added to the trust fund that you are clearly in, because if we're just saying that the things we think are now fact, I'm gonna have some fun with it.
And there are fantasies and things
And now I'm
that
gonna
you think about that
masturbate.
you want to say, oh,
Sword
that's not
Logic 1 donated $5. This bitch really has delusions of grandeur.
She has a very she's lived a very coddled life, is what it comes down to.
me. But that's not me. The thought wouldn't be there if it wasn't you. If you weren't there, the thought wouldn't exist. So it's just you. So you can avoid it. You can avoid that intrusive thought until it manifests in your physical reality. Or you could just allow yourself to have the fantasy and accept that you want to have
Oh, speaking of Quantum, we should see what he's up to.
that intrusive thought. And it might not have to show up in your physical realm. But that's up to you.
Mandy, you see, I have a fear of heights, and sometimes when I get into a particularly high area, I start to think things like, what if this tower decided to fall over? Or what if I just accidentally fell out this window? And I promise you, I mean, no crossed fingers here, pinky promise, I don't want that to happen. They're not fantasies. They're not things I want to manifest into my physical realm. Sometimes your brain is just being silly, okay? Just like you are clearly just having a silly moment thinking that everything you say is fact, right?
Look at the Pop Rocks thing. This is kind of boring me because Pop Rocks commercial, I guess you're saying? Is it this one here?
Better luck next time.
What are you gonna do? I have a plan. I want you to change my grade.
Why should I do that?
Jesus.
This rate will be here all day. Oh!
Get your rocks off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man, if that was a real ad. Dude, I'm not even going to pay it mind. That's it. I'm not even going to pay it mind. I'm going to make said person let themselves implode. Oh, man. So what the fuck were we? There was, what else the hell else was I going to watch? Could you imagine that was a real ad? Oh, yeah, Quantum. And it doesn't go to TikTok. That's good. That's great. Don't go to TikTok. That's fine. What the fuck?
If he wants to change, he will.
Your divorce survival. God, I love that you changed his name. It's so cute. Why is it not loading? Oh, did he block me or something? Why is this shit not loading? There we go. When was this?
And so what if I am?
9 hours ago. Didn't he say he was shutting down this channel? Oh, yeah, the weird demon music, dude. Dude, someone needs to put that with Phil fapping. 100%. God forbid this era had become... Oh, yeah. Will Lyons, thank you. I've only heard of one guy who begged... Yeah, man, there's some shady-ass panhandlers out there, though, that make bank, too. Some of them make like 6 figures a year. There was one guy who was pretending to be disabled who made crazy money and finally got called out for it.
Maybe I am jaded. Maybe going through the biggest heartbreak of my life. Being betrayed by the one person I thought I'd spend forever with.
He is such a... Quantum... Gee, I wonder why I talk about this guy. I have no idea. Where's Steve Urkel? He's going to get angry.
I did any and everything I was asked to do for her.
Tonka Soul. There's a name, Sue, I haven't heard in a long time. What the fuck brought him up?
Showed me that the world that I believed in is impossible. Maybe by being screwed over so profoundly from the...
Oh my God, you are such a victim.
Monkey barring into the cheating, into the betrayal, into the backstabbing. Taught me something I didn't know. Maybe having somebody that I loved more than anything in this world, including myself, lowering all kinds of boundaries and self-respect.
Well, that shows that you had a toxic relationship then.
Respect to let them...
the music.
Have what they...
I wish I could replace it with the Demon Souls music Google Fish sent me.
thought was, you know, acceptable to ask out of a person be fulfilled. Show me that it didn't matter.
But it's not, it's gaming news, but it's like stuff, like tomorrow I'm talking about Anita Sarkeesian. I'm talking about XQC. As a matter of fact, before, I have a feeling that video, I got to get that video.
Maybe that changed some things. Maybe seeing that same person kick me while I'm down.
Yeah, the music is absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And even though you're on the ground, they're still not stopping because your head's not stoved in. Maybe that'll teach you some things. Maybe it's having all your life savings drained, having them lie in court to paint you as an abuser, having them manipulate everyone around them. They're flying monkeys, doing their dirty work. Maybe that changes you as a person. Maybe you learn a thing or two, right?
He can't mix audio to save his fucking life.
You're not the kid on the old block anymore. You're not that soft, doughy kid that used to believe in love anymore. I don't believe in love.
And I think of Dr. Frankenstein game. I think of Resident Evil. Actually, Susha, they had that. They had Moonlight Sonata in the first Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't believe in any of that shit. You know what I believe in? Actions. You can tell me all the beautiful words you want, right? You love me, this or that. I don't give a fuck. Show me. Show me what you do. Show me how you handle anger. Show me how you handle being told no. Show me how you handle a bad season. See, that will show you who they really are. Because when they're displeased with you, they're already deciding whether they want to keep you or not. And when you get that answer and you see who they really are, that'll change some things. So I sound jaded, you say. Perhaps. But I really don't give a fuck. Because in the end, protecting your energy.
He rehearsed this. He rehearsed this 1,000 fucking times.
Because
he is not doing a single stutter or stammer. He may even have like a fucking notepad on the side of him, 100%. Or like something typed up on his phone in structure.
When you've been betrayed, and you look to the left, and you look to the right, nobody's there. Only person that's going to be there for you is one right in the middle. That's it. And honestly, you got to protect that person because nobody's coming. Nobody's showing up. There is no Calvary. There is no us against the world. There is not forever after. There's no happy ever after. There's none of that. There is you working every day to try to make a better life for yourself. Now again, you can think I'm just jaded, but if we look at the average relationship lasting anywhere from 2 to 3 years, and the really committed ones going up to like 5, I mean, you can see that most of it is just people screwing with each other and then leaving once they've kind of gotten bored. So, maybe I'm jaded.
Yeah, welcome to human nature. How many... how many marriages end in divorce in the United States? Divorce... Almost 50% of all marriages in the United States end in a divorce or separation. Researchers estimate that 41% of all first marriages end in divorce. All right, the number is lower than I thought, but it's still insanely high. Divorce rates have been falling slowly over the past, but they still remain higher than they were in the early 1970s. According to recent data, about 35 to 50% of first marriages end in divorce, while second marriages have... Gee, I wonder... Yeah, like, the first time, like, I wasn't married. I'd never been married, but it was like being married. I'd never again. Ever. I'm not saying I won't be in a long-term relationship. I'd rather drink fucking bleach than ever... No, thank you. Because in the end, like, look, if you want to be in a long-term relationship, I'm not knocking that, but what is marriage? What are the benefits? Oh, tax write-offs. Okay, yeah, you get divorced.
Dr.
Watch all
Sex
those...
Coco donated $5. Rich in chat. Help your favorite YouTuber turned doctor turned presidential candidate out. I've got a fruit fly problem. I removed the cause of the problem, but I need some advicealization how to deal. Or do I just wait it out? I don't want to poison my dog.
What are you doing to your dog? I've got a fruit fly. Remove the cause, but I need some advicealization. I don't want to poison my dog. Fruit flies, I don't know, they're pretty easy to get rid of. Fruit flies are a pain in the ass, though. They're easy to get rid of, but they're incessant. Yeah, don't poison your dog.
Or maybe I woke up to how things really are. And so what if I am?
What What is this? Whoa. This is...
Oh, absolutely. You better believe
6 days
I want a
ago.
woman.
But, yeah, no. Marriage ain't for me. Not saying long-term relationship. And here's the thing, prenup. And a lot of people wouldn't do a prenup anyway. And a lot of people say, Rich, what about the tax benefits? Yeah, but if you end up getting divorced, you're going to fucking pay an alimony. There goes your tax benefits.
That can stay with me even if she's not happy. Let me say it again. I don't care if you're...
Nah, you're all good, man. It's all good, Sexy Coco. You're good.
You're not happy. We can fix that. How and why? Happiness is an emotion that is...
What's good, dude, Mama? I see you.
...going to change again through the course of your life. So yeah, in the moment you might be unhappy. Yeah, in the moment there might be shit to fix and work to put in to get back.
Well, Moonlight Sonatas, I think of, like I said, Resident Evil, but that song is everywhere.
To being happy. That's life. That's how you know what happiness is, because you were sad before. You were upset before. And to throw everything away because of your feelings is pathetic.
Or the relationship is broken and unsalvageable. You ever think of that? It's not 1960 anymore, Quantum. People don't stay together because the Sky God told them to. Sorry if that offends anybody, but I don't. People change, man. People go their separate ways. People move on, or you learn things about people. Sometimes you don't learn things about people that you find out they're toxic years later.
In my book, because every person in this world is guaranteed a range of emotions. The inability to regulate those emotions and to control yourself, your actions, your behaviors, that says everything. Women,
Christ, this corny ass
who throw relationships away, men who throw relationships away via cheating, via lying, sneaking around on their partners, talking to somebody else, securing validation through a third party that had no business being there. That's not a relationship. That's a pathetic child that has never
And now I'm
grown.
going to masturbate.
Dr. Sex E. Coco donated $5. Fun fact, in Orthodox Judaism, a rabbi won't marry two people without a prenup. It's a recent thing all the rabbis agreed on. It's to make sure people get married for the right reasons. I think Rabbi Bill Clinton was the one who suggested it.
Is that true, though, besides the rabbi? That's smart. I think other religions should do that as well. I'm 100% on board with that. If you truly love a person and it doesn't work out, you should be able to walk away with something that you agreed on, and that's it. And if you don't agree to a prenup, in my opinion, it means that you had something nefarious planned. Or you're an idiot, one of the two. I'm probably offending some people here, but, well, with the way my night's going, it's par for the course.
Past their trauma, abandonment wounds, all of that, all of the cases that we have heard from countless men and women, they don't deserve any of that. So yeah, is it...
Yeah, trust me, dude, Mom, I know. Some shit can't be worked through at all.
So much to ask that maybe just once in their pathetic adult lives that they would sit with themselves long enough to allow themselves to be unhappy, to be hurt, to not feel heard, and, oh my God, communicate. And then to get past that point through proper communication with their partner and working on things together as a team. Because 9 times out of 10, there is always one partner that is left there with their hand out, and the other person's like, nah, I'm good.
Have a good night, Jedi.
I'm upset with you. Nah, I'm good. My feelings are hurt. Nah, I'm good. I'm not happy. Nah, I'm good. This isn't for me. Because of a state of emotion. It's not because throughout the course of the relationship, the person didn't show exemplary or adamant or adequate, efforts as a partner, or, go above and beyond, do nice.
This is satire. Just got that. No, is this satire? No, it's not. It's quantum. Yeah, I look for that in a woman. If I'm gaslighting and being emotionally abusive and Lacerations mean you touch or physically abusive. Could you imagine trying to be in a normal relationship with Quantum? Quantum is satire. He's satire without even realizing he's satire. Dude, he is born satire. His entire online career has been satire, and he doesn't even know it.
Do things that no one...
Yo, I should start replying to people on TikTok, man. It'd be fun.
...else on earth would ever consider doing for this person. It's not because they don't have a partner like that. No, they walk away because...
Imagine I started... Oh my God, Steve Urkel would fucking have a panic attack. Imagine I started replying to Quantum on Twitter, like Quantum's comments, and I did a video... Yo, can I do that? How do you do... I gotta figure it out. I'm a boomer, dude. I'm gonna follow you, Quantum. You're great. We'll figure it out. I got to.
In the present, their emotions are too much for them to handle and regulate.
We'll do it tomorrow, or I'm donating $50,000 to charity. Ha 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 ha. That was a joke. Speaking of VTubers, Raccoon Senpai is here right now. We're going to be working together on that. I'm joking. That was sarcasm. Heavy. Thick.
Regulate on their own. And so what's easier than to find a shoulder to cry on? And you know what they say. A shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on.
Quantum, is this parody? Maybe she's right. Is this parody?
That's just as simple as it is, right? So, yeah, I would like and appreciate that a woman...
What? So you want a woman to stay with you if she's unhappy? Yes, that's what he wants. He is like Steven Crowder. He wants to own a woman like she's on a leash. Good woman. Here, now let me stick my penis in you and I'll give you a bowl of kibble later. Yes. Oh man, that could be clipped and taken out of context. But again, I'm batting 1,000 on it anyway. So let's just go. Endure. Yeah, Captain.
Congratulations.
Let me piss real quick. If I don't come back from pissing, I'll donate $20,000. Ha! See, I'm going to use that as a meme now, because why not? Dude, I wonder if he says he's a Christian straight man, but is he probably even really religious? Or is it just a way to have moral superiority? I've met a lot of people like him. The religion to them is just, I'm morally superior. Oh, I cheated on my wife? I go to church, so I'm better than you. I'm not even being sarcastic. I'll be right back. Oh, that was a snapper. Ladies? Oh. Sharding. Why are we talking? I come back and we got motherfuckers talking about sharding. Yo, tonight has been a stream. I said to myself, Rich, you're kind of in a mood today. You shouldn't stream. I should have kept to that promise, but here, you know what? Shit happens. Is there context to the... No, you're not dogpiling. I'm still going to do the shit eventually, but I was like, you know what? There is a handful of trolls that would have made it a shit show every day. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Rich, do you still enjoy Phil antics? Yes, Sue, I do. I felt like going on a tickle journey. Jostler's sending me a video right now, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. No. No. I have to show that right now. I have to show that right now. This is a collaboration between Google Fish. How do I show this without doxing 8 million people? Fuck. Guy Shook, are you still here? How do I do this? I don't. I can't do it. Fuck. Yeah. I wish there was, email it. Tell me which one you email it to. Then I could do it. Rich, this stream has been super tangy and robust. It sounds like you're talking about ribs with barbecue sauce on them. And no, that's not a fat person because I'm not really a ribs guy. We have tangy and robust ribs at Outback Steakhouse. Oh, God. I used to work there. All right, we watched him crying.
And now I'm going to masturbate.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $5. Rich, do you
Yes.
have me muted on Twitter? I mean, you liked a tweet I made and you know you follow me, but you never see my DMS. Also, I've realized I'm overall kind of disappointed with monitors and TVs when phones with much crisper and brighter screens exist.
No. Dude, if you were talking about if you send something today, if you noticed, I haven't really been tweeting today. Don't ever take me not getting back to a like even Jay sometimes, like he'll like message me and I'll just send him a picture of a man's ass and then I'll get back to him 3 hours later. And he edits my videos. So there you go. So let's I don't want you to think oh no. 1.6 million. Yo, Quantum's taking over fucking
I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so hard.
At the risk of sounding...
Bro, I gotta start replying to this shit. I gotta figure this out. I'm a boomer. Does anyone which one of you youngins know Twitter? Well, I think I know what you're talking about, Sexy Coco. You're talking about that monitor that I got that's 165 hertz, 1080p, 24 inches, $95. I'm hearing good things about it. We'll see. No, that Jay only has access to that email. Could you... I'm sorry, dude. Could you send it to Rich at ReviewTechUSA.com, please, if you don't mind?
Sounding totally arrogant. I think I can speak for all men on
Oh,
this.
yeah. Wait, you need a breast chant.
Breasts. 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 Breasts.
Boobs.
I don't use Beavis that often, but when I do, it makes me happy. You left me dude, you guys are fucking throwing gifts all over at me.
You see, the women that messed it up are the ones that taught us men that no matter how much we love her, no matter how much we're willing to change, what we sacrifice, how much we kill ourselves
What
to
did you
provide a
send?
life for her, anything, nothing we could do, and more importantly, nothing that we could say.
I'm seeing Dr. Sexy Sokoko saying a hard penis. I am now afraid to open that.
Towards the end would bring her back from her rage or her feelings, and that truly, honestly, and no, really, bring it in. Hear me on this one, okay? The woman that messed it up for everyone is the one that taught all of us men that have gone
Check
through it
notifications.
that there is nothing more important in
God, I keep looking for the fucking Twitter goddamn thing. Oh. We're going to consider this a joint collaboration between Jostler. Yes. Yes. I know this stream is a fucking train wreck right now, but really? Listen. So shout out to both Jostler. They both have this idea. It's beautiful. Let's go.
Now I'm gonna masturbate.
Yes. It's so perfect. It's so fucking perfect.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Yeah.
Dr. Sexy Coke.
Hold on.
$5. Monitor looks decent for work and casual gaming. But thinking about it, I have a very nice OLED TV and a very nice monitor. But I only really game and work there. I usually watch TV and stuff on my phone. Phone screens are much brighter and crisper.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome.
Oh my God, that's perfect. That is perfect. Gentlemen, thank you for the collaborative effort on that. That is getting retweeted. This is a masterpiece. And Andy Jostler, I'll put him in there too. That is ridiculous. You can't get better than that. You can't. Oh, God. We're back. Oh, man. You're making me fart, Quantum. You see what you're doing to me? Oh, wait. This is the one. Did we watch this yet? I don't think so.
I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so hard.
At the risk of sounding totally arrogant, I think I can speak for...
At the risk of sounding totally arrogant? When do you not sound totally arrogant? When? Please tell me. I haven't heard you once in your life not sound arrogant.
All men on this. You see, the women that messed it up are the ones that taught us men that no matter how much we love her, no matter how much we're willing to change, what we sacrifice, how much we make, kill ourselves to provide a life for her, anything. Nothing we could do, and more importantly, nothing...
Yeah, but dude, if the relationship isn't working, or it's toxic, or someone's being mentally or physically abusive to the other person and it's not stopping, what, like, all right, so you bought him a car, you supported them, like, it's over. Move on with your life.
Nothing that we could say towards the end would bring her back from her rage or her feelings, and that truly, honestly, and no, really, bring it in. Hear me on this one, okay?
Did he really pull the camera towards him and say, bring it in? Of course the camera's going to go in, Quantum. It's your fucking camera.
The woman that messed it up for everyone is the...
Rich, my cum shot. What are you talking about?
One that taught all of us men that have gone through it that
wait,
there is nothing more important in the world than her feelings. She comes first. And the moment she isn't happy, the relationship is done. You see, that killed it for men. because we have hella reasons to leave all the time, and we stay right where we are.
I'm
being
looking at the
loyal,
horse
working it
now.
out, trying to talk it out 9 times out of 10, right? And it's like when men aren't happy, they let it ride. They're just like, hey, listen, that's my girl. I'm going to work through it, whatever. When men aren't happy, nowadays, they jet. And they jet in the scariest manner possible. Where it's just like, dude, you never see it coming. You really don't. Right?
No, you didn't see it coming because you are so tone deaf and insane. He was like, how could we have a broken relationship? We just went to Arby's the day before. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Yeah, dude, he has long-ass TikToks, man, because he's having cope sessions with other dudes who got dumped. And they're like, yeah, man, I hear you. Wait, what the fuck is...
So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
Oh, man, did I live this right here. So
oh, my God, he's calling someone else a narcissist. Oh, fuck me. I know the irony firsthand of a narcissist calling you a narcissist. It's quite incredible. What do you think of the Samsung Odyssey Arc 55-inch? Is that a monitor, a large gaming monitor? That sounds delicious. Yeah, what could be wrong with our relationship? I'm amazing.
So let me give you guys the information so that you can survive this. First off,
all right, thank you. I need your information to survive, Quantum.
You see end of relationship signs out of your partner. They're hiding their phone. They're being dodgy, cold, detaching, being avoidant. They can't say I love you anymore. They don't want to touch you anymore. They aren't wearing their wedding ring. Get out of there. Run. No, hear me. Run. If you don't, it gets so much worse. And let me tell you my horror story. Just a little brief description, okay? My ex-wife was cheating on me, had a boyfriend on the side. I found out. I knew about it, right?
She claims that she didn't. Could she be lying like I said before? Of course. Who would I trust out of the two of you, though, knowing your flawless track record of lying about, I don't know, fucking everything? Her.
I didn't say anything. I still tried to work through the relationship.
Not a word has ever come out of your mouth, at least publicly, that I've seen that you've been truthful about.
Pretend like nothing happened. And I did this shit for a long time. Really, I knew. But I tried, ignore the instincts, ignore all that. It got to the point where she decided she was going to empty out our bank accounts, take everything, and go run off with the new guy. So, of course, our life savings on the line. I snatched the phone out of her hand, and I say, no, you're not taking our life savings. She then runs downstairs, gets a hold of the leasing office's phone, calls the police. Police come up, arrest me for obstruction with communication with law enforcement, claiming I stopped her from calling the police.
I'd love to get her side on this.
Meanwhile, never was a thing.
Of course, a shirtless dude in the chat. Why is agreeing with him? Happens to all men. Then we learn that being nice backfires.
They make it seem like once this problem is solved, then y'all can finally get back to focusing on the relationship.
Now, this is scary accurate. I mean, freakishly so. Because I was in a situation a lot like that where every waking moment there was always a new crisis. It was like, if we only just do this, then we can go back to the way we were before. Don't you want that? Now, what man in his right mind is going to hear his woman say that and not try to fix it, right? So what do? You bend over backwards, you overextend yourself, and then guess what? Problem solved, new crisis is formed. And this cycle repeats.
You ever think that maybe those crises are valid because you're a freak of nature? Just a thought.
Over and over again. And so, obviously, it's more than you can bite off and handle and all this stuff. And it ends. The relationship ultimately does end. But I want to teach you guys how to survive. If you ever have somebody that always seems to be in a state of perpetual crisis, and it's always, bro, I will give you the game, okay? If it's not their job's the problem. They hate it. They need to find a new one. You need to make more money so that they can live easier. If it's not that, then it's, oh, well, I'm not happy because we don't travel enough. Or if it's not that, there will always be a crisis, okay? If you are in a situation like that, break the cycle of action-reaction. So what this means is when they start coming to you with these crises, don't react. That is not your problem. They have a crisis. Keyword, they have the crisis now.
Like, look, man, and she could very well have a crisis, but... Oh, that's a face to pause on. Jesus Christ. Zero. This man cannot look at himself and see any reality whatsoever.
It's not you, them. Now, at first, it might sound like really bad advice because you're in a relationship and it takes two people to work together, but that's just it. It takes two people. And here this person is expecting you to drop everything and to rework everything for their personal crisis. That, frankly, honestly speaking, once you solve, they'll move on to the next crisis. So, if there's anything I could probably teach you, is that relationships are supposed to be complementary to your life and not your life, okay? Oftentimes, as guys, what we'll try to do is be the hero. We'll try to take on the trauma and the problems of our women, and we'll try to fix it. We'll try to solve it. And so...
Oh, you were just a rambling fucking... Jesus Christ. He's going on for, like, hours now. You know the funny... I wonder if he's getting paid for these now. Because he seems... Yo, are we, like, seeing the formings of, like, the next, like, tickled Andrew Tate? Nah, he's too insane. He'll fuck it up. Oh, God, remember this one? All right, we'll look at one more, and then I'm done with this dude. His newest one.
And so what if I am?
Oh.
Maybe I am Jim.
Oh, we did see that one. One more.
Understand this. They know exactly what they're doing to you. They want control over your pain. They want you to see them with somebody new. They want to bring you down to the lowest level, break you, crush your spirits, and more importantly than that, make you believe that life without them is the worst thing on planet Earth. But understand this, okay? You already had it with them. You had that life that this new person that has no idea what they're walking into is all about. All the deceit, all the lies, all the arguments.
Yeah, dude, you would take her back in a heartbeat. Stop it.
Know what they're about. There's nothing they can say. What can they really say? It was so great when they were cheating on you. It was so great when they were lining up somebody behind your back.
Yeah, he's so... What is with the music? Just talk. God damn.
It was so great when you were giving everything, begging for the basic communication that they didn't have the respect enough to give you. It was so great the way that you held a hand out for them, always being there for them when they needed you, when they were at their lowest point, and then what did you get in return? You got somebody that didn't care. You got somebody that, just couldn't be bothered, right? At the end of it all, I'm going to tell you like this. You already experienced that. Don't go back to an experience that isn't worth your time. And if you want to know more about this, just watch that video, because she said it perfectly.
I have no fucking words. Trump told his top military, we're going to give it to that next guy. Give that to the next guy. Trump said it's too late for us and we're going to give that. According to special counsel, Trump had been informed that the inauguration day was fast approaching. Yeah, you're right. It's too late for us. Oh, it's funny how behind the scenes he admits that he lost, huh? Jesus Christ, man. Country's a fucking mess. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Anyway. Let's see if they have anything on YouTube about him being indicted. That might be interesting to watch for the final hour. where is there something? No matter what I watch, it's going to piss someone off. I know that. I will watch both.
So there's a
All right,
lot of
Jonathan
runway
Turley, I'm going to
between
interrupt
here
you
and there.
again, which is very rude, and I'm going to owe you a drink. We want to get to David Spun. He actually has the
What the fuck?
indictment. He can read it to us, tell us what are the
I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to owe you a drink, and I'm going to sit on your face. Well, okay.
charges, or David Spun. There you go. Over to
And
you.
we got the printer going behind me. 45 pages. Here it is right here. Donald Trump has been indicted. There are 4 different counts. I want to read them to you before I read through this. Count 1 is conspiracy to defraud the United States. Count 2, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. Count 3, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding. And then count 4 is called conspiracy against rights. So I'm going to go through this and look at it right now. We just sent it out. So
yes,
everybody
this
should
is
have
new.
A copy in our email, but right now it appears 4 different counts. This was the indictment.
What's up, Midtown Mike? I see DMs from you too, man.
That was not read in court, now is unsealed, and we're waiting to see if we get any type of reaction from Special Counsel Jack Smith. We'll be watching for. Dana.
Do you know, but earlier you said that the indictments didn't have some initials or some people were named. What happened to that? Is now everybody named?
Not everybody was named. Apparently, we're told from our producer in the courtroom, there were 2 cases where initials were read. We're deciphering who those initials may be. We're waiting to see if we find those. But this specific case right here, there was no DT read or DJT or Donald Trump announced in the courtroom. And this just says United States of America v. Donald J. Trump defendant. So it does not have other defendants listed in this indictment. We were wondering if perhaps it might be Donald Trump and XYZ, as we saw with the retention of documents case, where his aide and body man, Walt Nauta, was also indicted. This right here is just United States of America versus Donald Trump. It's 4 counts. Again, count 1, conspiracy to defraud the United States. Count 2, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. Count 3 is obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding. Count 4 is conspiracy against rights. It is 45 pages, and on the back it has Jack Smith's signature right here. Okay. And it just says right here, it says Donald J. Trump. This is on the final page.
I remember there was a time I thought I knew less about politics in 2016, even though I talked about them a lot. How much can what's the big deal about Donald Trump being president? I saw so many people bitching and crying. I'm like, look, man, he'll be there for 4 years. Oh boy, that was a bad take. That was a huge ReviewTechUSA Rich Masucci L take. Man, oh man.
Did knowingly combine, conspire, confederate, and agree with co-conspirators known and unknown to the grand jury to injure, oppress, threaten, and intimidate one or more persons in the free exercise and enjoyment of a right and privilege secured to them by the Constitution and laws of the United States. That is the right to vote and to have.
God, Janine Pirro. Not only is her voice painful, she reminds me of somebody that I know, and it's like, God. I get a migraine just looking at her fucking face. I need to use it more. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, but I'm thinking, not promising anything. Maybe I'll get Jay to stream with me too if he can. And play some games. I will play games. We could definitely play games.
Have one's vote count.
I want to hook up that PS3 again. What game did I order for it recently? I ordered a game too. Let me what game did I order? It should be coming soon. The fuck is this? No, that's not. Why is this like a Rubik's Cube? It was trying to automatically sign me in with some shit. Oh my god. Why is everything like 67 steps? I mean, I get it, it's security, but... Oh, yeah, I ordered Wolfenstein 2009, and I ordered X-Men Origins Wolverine, which was fucking $50. I guess that game is like a... It's a good game, though, so I don't care.
In violation of
I'll
Title
play
18
that.
United States Code Section 241. Dana.
Thank you.
Man, oh man, Trump is in a world
Hey,
of hurt,
Sean
huh?
Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.
I'm sure we won't. Okay. Get both sides of the fence. Let's go to CNN now.
So Donald Trump has
Not that CNN isn't really fucking corporatist either, but that's okay.
been indicted.
That's right, Jake. A somber day for the country. Former President Trump has been indicted, connected to efforts to interfere with the Democratic
Somber day for you, maybe. Somber day for fucking who?
process and overturn the results of the 2020 election. This is historic. This is the third time the former president has faced criminal charges this year alone. Now, right now, we do not have the exact count.
Yeah, somber for who? Oh, that's a look.
Or the exact charges in front of us. We are waiting for the judge to unseal.
Yeah, piss off both sides fairly. Because if I showed like, if I showed just Fox, they'd be like, "Oh, it's Johnny." And if I just show CNN, people would be. So let's just show both. We'll have a somber moment and show both.
Possibly this indictment. There's also information that our team is able to gather from inside the federal court records. I can sort of hear them over my shoulder. I believe they're trying to put together exactly what we can learn about the specific charges. But yes, we have learned that the former president has been indicted in the special counsel's investigation into efforts to overturn the 2020 election. This was very much expected. He received a target letter in recent weeks informing him that he could very likely be charged in this investigation. He declined to appear before the grand jury, and his lawyers met with Jack Smith and his team late last week. While they did not expect they could stop an indictment, they hoped to delay it. It appears they were unsuccessful. Jake.
So we have the indictment here.
Well, yeah, they got taken over by a new conservative CEO, didn't they? But didn't he already step down?
There are 4 counts. Count 1, conspiracy to defraud the United States. Count 2.
I recently got Castlevania for the Famicom Discs. I'm enjoying it so far, but I haven't. Oh, it's a fucking tough game, dude. Wait, did you get to death yet? Like the Grim Reaper, dude?
2, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. Count 3, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding. And count 4, conspiracy against rights. Evan Perez, tell us more about this indictment of the former president of the United States, Donald Trump.
Right, Jake. Well, so these are the 4 counts. Again, these match up with the ones that that we had seen reported were in his target letter. It appears that that's what the special counsel has decided to bring the indictment on. So this is now out in public. The former president has been indicted, and the special counsel has announced it. Now we are still like trying to go through this, but you know, obviously the conspiracy to defraud the United States is one of the charges that used to be very rarely brought, and we saw it used more recently since the Mueller investigation by the Justice Department, and it can cover a broad number of alleged crimes. And so what the special counsel is doing here is looking at the conduct of the former president in those days between the election day, as he tried to overturn those election results, up to and including, of course, the events of January 6th. I think the conspiracy against rights charge, which is a civil rights era, some sort of a civil rights law, is also one that I think is going to garner a lot of attention. Again, this is having to do with the former president's effort to deprive the rights of citizens by trying to overturn their elections, trying to push the former Vice President Mike Pence to discard the election results in a number of key states as a way for him to remain in
which
power.
was
despite
just
the fact
fucking
that he had lost the election. Again, Jake, we're still
ceremonial. It's not even like he couldn't do anything. But Trump's a fucking idiot.
Going through this, it's a fairly lengthy document. They just popped up on the Pacer system just now, and so we're now going to have to go through and read to see what the allegations, what this investigation, more than 2 years old, long, found as a result of this, Jake.
All right, turn to your computer while I talk to Paula Reed about some of the items as we all go through this. Paula, one of the things that's interesting here on page 3 of the indictment, it mentions that Donald Trump has 6 co-conspirators. So these are other individuals, presumably, who have been alerted or are being alerted, but their names are not in here. There's co-conspirator 1 through 6. Co-conspirator 1, I'll just run through this with you, an attorney who was willing to spread knowingly false claims and pursue strategies that the defendant's 2020 re-election campaign attorneys would not. Any number of individuals that could be based on what we know about the case, including Rudy Giuliani, John Eastman, and Sidney Powell. Co-conspirator 2, another...
Dude, it's so weird. Like, what the fuck happened to... Giuliani, man? When he was mayor, people fucking loved him. The fuck? He lost his shit.
Other attorney who devised and attempted to implement a
Mayor of
strategy
New York
to leverage
City.
the vice president's ceremonial role overseeing the certification proceeding to obstruct the certification of the presidential election. That's almost certainly John Eastman. Co-conspirator 3, an attorney who's unfounded claims of election fraud. The defendant...
Yes, I did. Did he get proved innocent, or they just didn't have enough evidence? Big difference.
Privately acknowledged to others sounded crazy. That's got to be Sidney Powell. Could co-conspirator 4, a Justice Department official who worked on civil matters and who, with the defendant, attempted to use the Justice Department to open sham election crime investigations and influence state legislatures with knowingly false claims of election fraud. That is, who do you suspect that is, Paul?
I would expect, I don't want to speculate, but it just certainly
Who's having
sounds
trouble
like
breathing?
Jeffrey Clark.
Jeffrey Clark, exactly. That was the guy who was in charge of like environmental rules brought up from the depths of the Justice Department because Donald Trump and his allies thought that he would be able to push the states
which is
to
amazing.
illegally overturn the election.
Motherfucker wanted to become king. I'm not saying you have to lean progressive. Pick any other fucking Republican. Pick anybody else. Like,
Elections, only in battleground states, of course. Co-conspirator 5, an attorney who assisted in devising and attempting to implement a plan to submit fraudulent slates of presidential electors to obstruct the certification proceeding. So that is somebody working with Jeffrey Clark, presumably.
Yeah, these last two, they're more general terms. They're not as specific.
like, I'm trying... I always do this. I shouldn't, but whatever. I'm trying to debate if I think she's hot or not, because she's hot, but she has a weird face at the same time.
As the first 4 that you read off, so I'm not as comfortable guessing. But what's so interesting about this, Jake, is
I would say Chris Christie over Trump.
that we have been wondering if the former president would be the only one to be charged. I was quite surprised when I spoke to Rudy Giuliani's lawyer multiple times over the past month since he's been interviewed, and he insisted that Rudy Giuliani would not be charged. And Jake, it just that was very hard to understand based on his role in this alleged scheme. But it appears, based on this indictment, that he is mentioned as a co-conspirator, but he has not been formally charged. So it appears that instead of, at this point, instead of indicting 7 different people, they have charged the former president and then listed these 6 co-conspirators, several of whom the prominent folks that we've...
What? Lots of pasta and pizzas, yeah. It was funny. He went in on Trump, though, and it was true. Trump makes fun of his weight. Like, Trump, like, motherfucker, you're fat, too. Like, he's relentless on his weight. Bro, have you looked in the mirror? You don't lose weight from spray tanning, champion.
just named. And then there were
Have a good night, Cosmic Productions.
other people that it wasn't clear if their names or if they would be mentioned.
Yeah, so get some sleep, or you got an eye doctor appointment.
Mentioned in this case, but yes, Rudy Giuliani, John Eastman was someone that we did expect would be charged. Jeffrey Clark, Sidney Powell. At this point, though, it does not appear they've been charged, but they are listed, or described rather, very similarly to co-conspirators.
Right, co-conspirator one, our guess would be, is Rudy Giuliani.
I think that's a very safe guess.
Yeah, but you're saying that these individuals have not yet been charged with anything, Evan Perez. Is that correct?
That's right. Well, at least in this document, they're not being charged with the former president, Jake. It is possible that we may yet see indictments that they are being charged separately. That's something that certainly in our reporting we were prepared to see when this finally came to pass. We are expecting to hear in the next hour from the Justice Department, from the Special Counsel Jack Smith. The Justice Department is.
Oh yeah, I would. Hairline, I would.
Going to have him issue
Let's keep it
a
real.
public statement, Jake, and so that is something. Again, we don't expect that he's going to answer any questions, but at least again puts the face of someone from the Justice Department who is going to speak to the American public and explain why they've taken this extraordinary action, which is to indict the former president for things related to his effort to overturn the election. I'll read you. I'll draw your attention just a part of where the indictment looks at the former president's state of mind, Jake. That's one of the things that obviously for all of us we've been wondering.
He's shitting himself.
The Justice Department, for them to bring a case against Donald Trump, they would have to say that he knew what he was doing was wrong, that what he knew was what he was doing was false. And what they say here is the defendant and his co-conspirators and their agents made knowingly false claims that there had been outcome determinative fraud in the 2020 presidential election. And they say that these prolific lies about election fraud, including dozens of specific claims that there had been substantial fraud in certain states. And then they go on, Jake, to describe all of the different ways that they were trying to pressure the former vice president, Mike Pence. They talk about the effort, obviously, to get those fake electors. This is all in support of the key charge, which is to...
I don't think he'll end up in jail either. They'll just make him ineligible to run for office.
To defraud the...
That's what I think the ultimate goal is.
United States. Again, using the powers of the Justice Department. This is where Jeffrey Clark comes into play. They were trying to pressure the Justice Department to say that there was enough fraud to cause legislatures, the state legislatures, to discard their voting results and to try to seat their fake electors. And so all of this is being wrapped up in one narrative that the special counsel says explain why Donald Trump is being charged with a conspiracy to defraud the United States, Jake.
Right.
Ah, wonderful. I think I'm going to play a game now for the next... Oh, man, what a day. It actually might be me. I forget that this mic is really good, so if I'm like if I'm not paying attention and just breathing. Oops. Oh, well. You should hear that now. I probably have to turn that off. Do you still hear the game? Beautiful. I don't know what the hell I'm going to play. I'll play something. Why are you telling me to... Oh, because of this stupid... That was interesting. That was a startup. Who's messaging me? Play my anus. I will get on that right now. What do I feel like playing? I don't even know. Maybe. Maybe. Sure. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you could hear it right now, though. Here.
Oh, yeah. It turns me on.
Speed run. Sure. Whoa, would I even press anything? Which one? Bloodlines? I'm thinking Bloodlines too. I've beaten CV4 on stream. On Twitch a long time ago, but... myself extra lives. The Carbon Horse Engine? Bloodlines is an excellent game. Rage quit each game. I have the controls right. Good. Bloodlines is fantastic. No. Nope. Cut the geoduck off. This is Castlevania Bloodlines, for anyone wondering. No. Holy, slow down. Skip. Bip. Don't need wall meat. Nope. God, it's slowing down like Super Castlevania 4. Oh shit. Boom! Didn't get hit once in the first level. God damn it. Ah. Explore my holes. Oh wait, you can't hear it. Hold on.
Congratulations.
Argument could be made that I cheesed the boss fight. Why a mod cried? Sure. Because here he could use it. What the fuck? Why did it hit me? Whatever. That was an unnecessary hit. I don't think I've ever been hit by one of those balls in my life. That makes me even more frustrating. I have never succumbed to the balls. Neither has Quantum. That's good. Quantum hasn't succumbed to the balls yet. Oh, excuse me. No. Oh, god damn it. Pug's doing good, actually. Pain in the ass, but doing good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on. Shit, I thought I was gonna drown. Nope. Ah, you fucking kidding me? I've never. Oh my god! That was so stupid! Ah. I've literally have never died there in my life. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Okay. What the fuck just happened there? That's what I should have did last time. Oh my god. I thought I was... Oh my god, I'm playing like shit now. What the fuck happened? Really? And I have no... This fight's gonna be unnecessarily hard now. And they're... Listen. Well, that's Andrew Tate's advice. God, how did that get so sloppy? What the fuck are you saving? I can usually play through like the first 2 levels without even getting hit, let alone dying. Oh, that pisses me off. Well, that was Andrew Tate's thing. He's like, would you rather fuck a very masculine-looking dude or a transsexual woman that looks like a woman? And he said the same thing I said. Oh my god. Cheap shit. Just go there. Ah, this fucking level. Here we go. Good old Medusa heads in the Castlevania game. Drive you fucking nuts. Oh shit, thank you. Oh, I got an extra life. Wonderful. It's amazing what Konami did with the Sega Genesis hardware. Even without Mode 7. Oh my god, I thought the bat was about to hit me. Oh god, I didn't want that weapon. Oh, that's cheap. Such a Castlevania move. Give me the fucking garbage weapon and not give me a choice. Thank you. Oh, that's no meat. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, this game is great. Stupid. Oh, that death on the second level pisses me off. You have no idea. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know why that bothers me so much. Man, I am farting my fucking brains out today. I don't know why. I blame Sexy Coco. Oh, that was a cheap hit. Now you give me meat? Gee, thanks. Dip, dip. Oh, that was stupid. What am I doing? I need to go to bed. Shit. Oh, I forgot about this motherfucker. We aren't at that part yet. Yeah. Well, that weapon's weak as fuck, huh? Oh, god damn it, I didn't want to miss that. Oh well. Hinting at the boss. Excellent game design. What happened to the eyes? I thought the eyes were in this level. Oh, fuck this boss. This boss is a pain in the balls. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh shit, that would could have worked. Oh. There you go, bitch. Oh. Those two stupid fucking... I've literally never died at that part in the second level. And where I got crushed there has never happened. It's been a long night and it's almost 1 a.m. So what I am going to do is save this now, though. Yes, please save. Because I want to play more of that. That could have been a better run, though. Oh, let me shut down the PlayStation 5. So, because when I shut off the computer, I can't see it anymore because it's all going through the capture disaster that I have here. Which actually isn't a disaster, but the way I have it so I can record footage is the only way I can have it. Go. Well, that was a night, huh? Hey, man, you know, I learned something from it, though, is that I'll announce stuff. Like, I have an idea for tomorrow, but I'm not even going to name it. First off, I need to make sure I get stuff done with videos first. Not even talking news. I'm talking, like, high production value. And if I have the time, I think I will, we'll have an interesting stream. It involves, yeah, this stream was really something. And then, and then I'll do something. I mean, look, man, it is what it is. Everyone's had their moments on streams. You know. And feeding that would have never fucking they're going to move on the goalpost to something else. It's not that they really actually cared about the morality. It's just, you know, they wanted to drive me insane, and they'll move on to something else, and then so you just got to ignore them at this point. Oh, yeah, it is. That was actually the woman who, that was her first Castlevania soundtrack. She also did Symphony of the Night. I think she was hired to do Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, look, dude, and like I said, Freedom Tower is a very good point. I appreciate you. Is that shit happens. I'm sure I'll have another moment too. That's why there are channels dedicated to live stream fails. I think I hold shit down here pretty well. That would have been... But CB96, the thing with that, though, as a person who's usually fairly good at ignoring it, they were going to come through with super chats, with StreamLabs. There was going to be voice messages. That would have... It would have never stopped. Ever. Especially because there was various ways they could interrupt the stream. And I'm not going to stop the voice to chat. You guys love it. They're not going to. I'm not going to. What do I do? Turn off super chats? Am I going to start being like fucking low tier god and banning anyone who looks at me the way I don't like? You know. No, it played. I don't think it should have. I don't know if remaking them all is From Software games. They just need to reboot the series and make a Castlevania game. You know, so it is what it is. Life happens. I donated to a charity. So in the end, is it really that big of a deal? So, all right, guys, it's that time. I will be back tomorrow, and I will see you with more content. Have a good one. Have a good evening, and I'll see you soon.